guys, so someone's calling my phone. Who the fuck did to call me when I'm so busy? But anyways, so I decided to make another little YouTube video because I'm bored and I look so beautiful. Like, don't even play, mama. Oh, like, literally, if y'all look like this, you would be making videos on your iPad just looking at yourself too. Like, I was gonna talk about how lately I've been getting thoughts, not any crazy thoughts, okay, but thoughts about the name, the X. Ooh, nasty. But I'm just gonna give y'all like a little update because I think you guys need one. Again, it's been like a few months and you know just 2 weeks of missing this, you're gonna miss a lot. Basically, it started off with like someone he's talking to. I don't know if currently still talking, but basically she wanted to know more about like well, I don't even know how you describe this. Basically, we got to talking, right? And she wanted to essentially like know more about me and the ex. So I told her, not necessarily as a warning, but take it like as a warning, I guess, because these are pretty bad stories, right? And she ended up like getting back with him, I think. I don't know if they're still like together. Weirdly enough, not she, I don't want to think it's her, but like somebody in his circle has been like harassing me, texting me everywhere. I don't know who it is. It's an anonymous little number, little email, little iMessage going like, even on TikTok too, they're just calling me a bunch of names and like framing me and saying bad things about me. But the thing is, it kind of turns me on. Like, I kind of like when people like hate me because you care about me so much. And I'm not even saying this as like a coping thing. Like, this is how I view everybody who decides to like say something to me or something bad about me, because why are you taking time out of your life to put shit up with mine? Like, it's kind of silly. And for that reason, like, you're kind of boosting my ego. And as you can tell from the past few videos, I've never looked better. No, I'm kidding. That's that. It just kind of aligns. I don't want to think it's her. I pray that it isn't her, because please, baby, you have better things to do with your life. But if it is, or if it is somebody who is new in his life, like a new girl or whatever, and she's just trying to get to me because I'm clearly getting to her, mama, this ain't no competition. Have him, take him, do whatever you want with him, baby. That's your problem now, okay? And honestly, I don't want to like take any like huzz away from him. Do whatever you want. He's a gorgeous, sweet man at some point, at some time. So do whatever you want with him. To go back, I've been getting a few thoughts like about him, and it's not like the type that is like, oh my gosh, like I miss it so, but no, it's more so like I'm starting to reflect on everything that happened in the relationship. But then again, I think I'm reflecting more because I'm starting to forget. And the thing is, I don't want to forget it, but I am. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Neutral. Because I do want to remember the lessons. I do want to remember like the good times, because I did savor that relationship. But why am I forgetting it, mama? I think I was making cuento to my friend the other day, and I was like, I think I mixed it up with a whole nother guy. Not to sound like hoish, but I mixed it up. And I was just like, oh, kind of gaggy. Like, why am I forgetting him? But like, no. Honestly, there's not much of an update. I've been like gardening and like doing peaceful things, keeping myself busy. But nonetheless, he's still in the back of my mind, in a sense that I'm just trying to retrace my steps. And you're probably wondering like, oh my God, Timon, you're so stupid. Let it leave you. Let it leave your mind. Like, you've been praying for strength. You've been praying for him to leave your mind. Now that he is, you're trying to keep it there. I don't know either. Something's definitely wrong with me. But the thing is, I want to not miss him or cherish him, but cherish the happiness that I can't really get back as of current. Not that I'm like depressed. No. It's just there's a certain happiness that comes from that relationship, and I don't think I'll get it back because it was different with him. And it's different with another person. You get me? Like, I'm not gonna be the same type of happy girl. Like, it's gonna be, you're gonna bring out a different type of happiness. That side of me is something that I mourn and something that I cherish. And I don't want to lose that. So, in order to remember that, I have to kind of retrace most of the time. And when I do retrace, or when I do go back to those like little steps, those little memories that I get, like let's say I go to a store and I remember that we were there, or when I go back to my old house and old apartment, and I remember that, oh, we were chilling there, we were chilling here. I remember, oh, sometimes at night it gets a little scary because I go to bed and I think of like something to dream of, right? So that I could have like a peaceful slumber. And I end up remembering like our first kiss. That still makes my stomach like feel certain things, not in like, oh my god, like that's our first kiss, so cute, but more like, what? I will say it though, our first kiss was spectacular. Like, we were on the balcony, like, no, balcony, the rooftop of my old apartment, and we were just chilling, and he would give me like lots of pecks of kisses, and I would always ask him like, oh, one more, one more, one more, and I just kept being annoying, so he would keep pecking and pecking and pecking until it just locked, and then we kissed, like that kiss. And it's just kind of something that I'll remember because it was a cute memory, and it was genuinely like a really wholesome, intimate memory. It was a full moon that day too. I care very deeply about the moon and my relationship with the moon. Anyone who knows me on a personal level will know my relationship with the moon and why it matters so much to me, but being a full moon like on that day matters so much more. It goes way deeper for me. That was also before everything went downhill. Not necessarily the last memory, but one of the only memories that I would want to keep if I were, let's say, in a place where there's a mechanism that can remove all my memories or forget a specific person, like that one movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Like, if that could happen to me, I would want to keep that memory and a bunch of like, not a bunch, but like a handful of other memories that are as intimate as that one. Those are the things that I remember. Those are the things that I cherish, not necessarily miss, but cherish. I still get like a little thump in my stomach, not my heart, when I think of those things or when I remember. Lately, I've been remembering, and I don't really know how to resolve that, but it's not something that I want to stop, because I know that it won't make me necessarily like it won't push me to messaging him or doing anything of that sort. It's just a nice little replay. But then again, I start to get into the spiral that's like, will I ever be as intimate and as raw with someone as I was with, and the gag is, I know someone who would give me my all, give me their all. I know someone who would do so much more than my ex did just to even get my attention. Like, I know someone who is just amazing, an amazing person, a beautiful soul. But am I willing to give my love or reciprocate that? Like, that's just simple. That's like the simplest question. It's very complex, but it's simply said. I am a very loving person. I am very like generous. You can ask all my friends, and I do wear my heart on my sleeve, but I start to think about it like, romantically, am I willing to do that? Because I think I kind of realized, like, talking to somebody or being with somebody after my ex, I am more of the closed off person now. I'm more of like a shut out person. I don't really like expressing stuff. I don't really like being all lovey-dovey. But the gag is, I was really like lovey-dovey and sweet and caring, and all of which to my ex. So will that part of me only be kept or only be seen or only be like experienced by him, with him? Gagged. I hope that's not the case, because I know how I can love, and I feel as if someone out there is more deserving than my ex will ever be. Yeah, that's just something I've been reflecting on recently. Oh gosh, I still have schoolwork. Nonetheless, I think it's just something I think about. I don't think it's me regressing though as healing. I think it's just me in acceptance that it's happened and I would love to keep it, but I wouldn't want to hate him for it. Like, I've been hating on him nonstop, and he is someone that I should hate. I genuinely dislike what he's doing, what he's become, but I want to keep these things because they make me like me. Like, I wouldn't be this strong of a person. I wouldn't be as resilient. I wouldn't be as grounded as I am now compared to before without those memories keeping me or reminding me of who I was before and who I am becoming, if that makes sense. Those memories, him, that relationship, it was a big part of my life. It was a big part of my turning point. Not my life, but definitely my turning point. I just cherish it for that reason. I don't cherish him, but I cherish who I was with him, who I've become out of being with him. So that's kind of it. To his new girl, to his friends who are viewing this, because y'all have been viewing my shit, thank you. I mean, he's a great guy. I'm pretty sure he's a good friend. I mean, when we were friends, he was really good. He was really giving. If you're talking to him, if you're trying to get with him, totally go for it. I mean, this is my story. Like, this is what I went through. It doesn't necessarily mean that it'll happen to you too. Maybe he's changed as much as I did, but maybe he's changed in a good way, because I definitely changed in a way that I don't really want to open myself up to anybody anymore. Ooh, I'm kind of just living life. I don't really want to be in a relationship, not in a sense that, oh my god, I want to stay single whole life, more life, whatever. No, it's more just like I'm kind of just content with the love that is around me and the love that I give myself. Do I wish I was in a relationship? I miss being a girlfriend, having that little routine, but I also like that I'm building my own routine, and I like that it's always just a freedom thing. But not necessarily like when people are in relationships are like this. No, it's just I like how I function when I'm not centered on somebody, or when I don't have to worry about somebody else. So yeah, I hope that in the next video my beliefs or how I view relationships kind of change. I still want to be in a relationship someday, but not anytime soon. So if that gets jinxed in the next video, oh my gosh, he might be a really, really strong, good man, just so you know, because I feel like I am pretty solid with my friends, my family, and myself, and my relationship with God. That's pretty much all that matters, I feel. If you're someone who likes me, you're gonna have to stop, because I'm not gonna like you back. And if you're someone that likes my ex or fucks with my ex in any way, continue doing that, because I'm pretty sure he finds joy and happiness within that, and I wouldn't want him to be depressed. That's all. I hope you guys learned something from me reflecting, and I will definitely see you guys next time.